Right. Thursday morning, Hatha Yoga time. Welcome, everyone. We are going to begin in a nice reclined position, and you will want something to stretch your legs with. So, a strap of some sort, or what I'll use today is just a really long scarf. So, when you are ready, begin in Shavasana. Take your time and make sure to have a deep and complete breath. Breathe very deep and feel your body relax as you exhale slow. And continue with a few more really deep breaths. And go ahead, bend the left leg, and then lift the right leg with the inhale. Flex the foot, lower the leg, and do that a few more times. Keep breathing. And when you've done about 5 times, place a strap over the foot and draw the toes down and lift up through the heel. And elongate the bottom leg if that feels good, or do feel free to have both legs bent as you see fit. Deep, deep breath. Yeah, release the right foot to the ground and work on lifting and lowering the left leg now, very smooth. And then stretching the left leg. Lift through the heel, draw down through the toes, lengthen the back of the neck, soften the shoulders, deep breath. And if you like, deepen the stretch, but only if you can maintain the breath. Let's take a breath or two more and release left leg all the way down. Bend both knees to chest and gently roll around on your back a little bit. Keep breathing deep. Hug the knees in and then roll on up. Switch to a nice hands and knees position and roll out the back. And after a few rounds of that, push into a nice down dog and lift the hips high. And then we'll segue into a child's pose, relaxing and breathing. And from child, come back to hands and knees. Tuck under the toes and lift the knees just a little bit. Levitated cat. Engaging the core and breathing. And knees down, lower all the way. Reach back through the feet. And inhale, easy cobra. You just lift a little bit and pause. Lift the hands a little bit. Try and feel that the chest is a little more open. And come on down. Then lifting the legs and the chest. Roll the knees in a bit. And exhale, lower. Then using the arms, but just a little bit, cobra. And exhale, come on down. Next is the Sphinx pose, where you lift and open up in the chest and take deep breath. And let's come on down. Use the core and lift and push into the legs. Downward dog. Hips lifting high. Head relaxing down. Go ahead and walk on up to the top of the mat and come into a half lift pose where you make a flat back. You might need to bend the knees. Fold deeper. And then again, half lift. Consider bending the knees. When the back's totally flat, do a straight back lift and lift the arms. And relax the arms. And then let's take chair. Double check that the feet are parallel. Do a little bit of chair. And if you want, do a little bit more. And then option to go really deep into it. Then place the hands on the ground. Walk back. Take a plank position with the shoulders above the wrists and firm the thighs. Put the knees down. Take a big step up with the right foot. Maybe step twice if you need, and double check that the knee is above the ankle, and work on lifting the chest. Turn the left hand to the left. Lengthen the back leg and twist. Left arm down, right arm up. Glide down and take warrior one. Back heel down, rise on up. Hold the thigh, square the hips. And if you like, arms lift. Exhale. Downward dog. Hips lifting high. And knees down. Now let's go ahead and press side to side with the ribs. It stretches the hip as well. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and adjust to having the left foot up. Step, really long step twice if you need. Have the knee in line with the ankle. Lengthen the back leg. Right arm down, left arm up. Deep breath. Exhale. Come on down. And warrior one. You can hold the thigh or push on the glutes. Want the back heel really glued down. The front knee right in line with the ankle. Arms lifted or part way. Deep breath. Exhale. Down dog. And then walk or float on up to a half lift at the top of the mat. Straight back lift. Arms come up. Arms relax. And stretching into the right leg. Hugging the knees in. Drawing the abdomen in. Lift the left arm. Stay like this, or if you want, add the flow where you touch the ground and then draw into the core and stand up. It's actually quite challenging flow, even though it looks really simple. Let's do both sides. Now, do the basic form and just stay here, or while keeping the heel against the glute, you do let the thigh lift, but the heel stays tucked in. You touch the ground, maybe bend in that standing leg. Come on up. There you go. And we're ready for another chair pose. So any level, a little bit of a chair, moderate chair, or a really deep chair, whatever works for you. Make sure you can breathe, feet are still parallel. There's weight going back, so it's not all on the knees, weight going back to the glutes, weight into the heels, and plank pose. Top of a push-up. Yeah, knees down, lower to face down. Inhale, cobra. Elbows stay a little bent. Exhale, release. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, downward dog. And knees down. Turning to the side and opening the right foot with the foot facing forward. And then we're going to lift and spin the foot up, extend the arms, flex the foot a bit, and take gate pose. It's kind of like a triangle with the knee down. Keep rolling the thigh so the knee's not caving in. Yeah, lift on up, lighten the foot, and bend the knee, warrior gate. Keep the knee opening. And then side angle gate. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and set up for that other side. So start with the foot open, lift the foot, arms extend, hinge, so your rib cage is long, and the arm comes up. Deep breath. And come on up. Lighten the foot so you can adjust. Bend the knee just above the ankle, warrior gate. And then side angle gate, opening the chest. Deep, deep breath. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and switch back to a quick hands and knees and walk or hop the feet apart. And then draw into the core and stand up tall. Open the right foot. Extend the arms. Turn the left foot up a bit. Spread the toes. And take triangle pose. Take triangle variation 2 with the arm behind the back. And feel the shoulder open back. The chest feels open. And come on up. And turn the back foot in. Open that left foot. And take the other side. Deep breath. And take the top arm behind the back and feel the chest open. Deep breath. All right, let's come on up and switch to having the right foot open, back toes turn up. Take warrior 2. And sustain. Arms relax. Turn the back foot in, opening that left foot. Warrior 2. Left side. Keep the knee opening. Deep, deep breath. Very good. Relaxing arms and legs. And let's go ahead and hinge down, holding the ground, and then putting the left hand underneath the right side of the chest. Now take the right hand on the lower back and twist up. Keep the left shoulder opening. Come on down. And taking the right hand under the left side of the chest and twist. Good. Let's try that again. You can hold the low back or have the top arm extending. Nice. Let's switch sides. Take a few deep breaths. Remember to modify if you need. And come on down. Bend the knees. Let's come on up. And slowly come back to standing. Next, we're going to do tree pose, where we open the right foot, maybe just have the heel above the ankle or the foot on the calf. And if you're able, have the foot higher up on the thigh. Press the heel into the muscle, open the knee, open this hip. Either lift the arms a little bit or more of a full extension. And then segue into the shooting star, almost as if you meant to do that, falling out of the pose and wobbling a little bit. It's very good for strengthening the lateral core. Nice. Okay. Other side. Opening the left knee. And then having the foot up on the calf. And then the foot maybe a little higher. And pressing the heel into the thigh. Right hip back. Left knee open. And arms lift. And soften the shoulders. Deep breath. And segue into the nice shooting star. And wobble a little bit, building that lateral core. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and take a forward salute, neutral spine, or draw into the abs, gentle back bend. Exhale, downward dog. And now let's go ahead and take child's pose with the knees nice and wide. And just breathe. And we'll come back to hands and knees. And let's go ahead and extend the right leg and just lift hip level. Lift the left arm. And switch sides. Extending the left leg and then lifting the right arm. And switch. Back to having the elbows down. Work the legs way back. Firm the legs, tuck the tailbone, and have kind of a full back body. You're almost rounding a little bit to engage the core more. Pressing strong into those feet. And then enjoying a nice Sphinx. You can take a little extra time here to stretch and breathe. Come on down. Use the core and lift and push into the legs, downward dog. And let's segue into a nice seated twist. So, sit comfortably. If you can sit on your heels, stretching the thighs, do that. If you need to sit with your knees out in front, do that. I'm going to move over. I realize I'm kind of invisible with the fireplace behind me. You need to start wearing bright shirts. Okay, we'll do a little twist to the right, open chest and shoulders. Look with the head, but if it doesn't feel good on the neck, just look neutral and breathe. Nice. Let's do the other side. And come on back to center. And let's go ahead and take the legs out from underneath. And draw the sitting bones back. Maybe sit on a blanket for this if you'd like. Lift the arms, draw into the core, lift the chest, flexing the feet. Deep breath. And relaxing arms and legs. And let's go ahead and switch back to hands and knees. Lower to face down. Take the left arm under the head and stretch the right thigh. And go ahead and do the other side. Release. Let's do one more round of the Sphinx. Work on refining the posture so you feel a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed in it. You're breathing very smooth. Deep, smooth breath. And you can lengthen the arms, have the shoulders looping back a bit. Reach back through the legs. And if this variation isn't working for you, of course, just keep the elbows bent to the ground or maybe take a premature rest. You're always welcome to rest sooner. You're always welcome to hold poses a little longer. That's the beauty of the online yoga at home practice. You adapt however you want. No one else is watching. Not that it matters in a class setting, even if other people observe you taking a rest and having an opinion of it. That's their problem, not yours. Keep breathing. And come on down. Use the core. Lift. Push into the legs. Downward dog. And plank again. Holding. Strengthening. Breathing. Be active in the legs as well as the core and arms. Try plank with a little bend in the elbows. Notice how that feels intense on the triceps, maybe creates a little trembling. Good. Knees down and lower all the way. Next, we're going to do Cobra. Consider having the hands a little higher and wider. Take Cobra, soften the shoulders back, sustain. Deep, deep breath. Feeling the rib cage open. And try and create an even stretch, more even through the mid back. And come on down. Use the core and lift. And let's go ahead and segue to having the right leg extended, sitting with the left leg bent. Inhale, lift the arms, and take a twist toward the bent knee. Come back to center. Let's do a counter twist, not necessarily very deep, just enjoy chilling and relaxing. Counter twist to the other side. Yeah, come back to center. Now take a forward bend, stretching and breathing. Release that stretch. And let's go ahead and set up for the other side. Inhale, arms up. And twisting to the bent knee. Deep breath. Come back to center, do a counter twist. Other side. Yeah. And we'll segue into a nice forward bend stretch. Yeah. When you're ready, release that forward bend. Now let's sit cross-legged. Maybe sit on some cushions if you need. We're going to take an opportunity to sit tall, close the eyes, and just take about 5 smooth breaths with the eyes closed. A little bit of quiet time. Very good. Come back to the body, tuck the chin a little bit. And then head lifts. Stretch once to the left side and once to the right, just keeping the body from seizing up. And we're going to do another little brief meditation. And it's really short like this, and we're just doing a few breaths with the eyes closed. I just call it quiet time. It's very simple. Some time for introspection, peace, and quiet. Close the eyes and just notice the breath, about 5 to 7 rounds. right, coming back to the body. Let's go ahead and have the legs extending forward, sitting bones back, and one more time, lifting the arms, sitting tall. Deep lift in the chest. And keep that lift in the chest and apply the nice forward bend. Nice. We've completed that stretch. Scoot on up. And roll onto the back. Knees to chest. And then from knees to chest, feet to ground, knees open, butterfly. And when ready, knees lift. Bring the knees to chest. Open the arms a bit, and then take the legs to the left. Grounding through the right shoulder. Stretching through the spine. Breathing deep. let's go ahead and segue to the other side. Come on back to center. Knees to chest. And relax in Shavasana. And when you're ready, deepen the breath. Gradually make your way to knees to chest. And then take a comfortable seat. Sitting tall, breathing deep. Let's do a clearing breath. And then 3 ohms. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And then breathing in for Om. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Classes for donation. You can check the link below for Venmo or PayPal links. You can practice just by sharing with your friends if you don't have much money. Also, give me a like and a comment. That helps the searchability. You can, yes, subscribe and hit the notification bell. All these things are very helpful. So please practice as much as you want, as much as you can. And thank you for any form of contribution, whether it's money or other forms. And I'm hoping that I'll be coming out with some different classes in the future. For now, we have Hatha Yoga on Thursday. That's what we did today. Slight delay due to a baby nap. And Saturday is Vinyasa. Both of these are typically 10:30 Pacific Standard Times, sometimes with variations due to family needs. So I appreciate your understanding according to adaptations. Wish you all very well and encourage you to keep exercising, being good to yourself and others. Drink fluids. I'll show you here. I've got a 32-ounce mason jar with a homemade electrolyte mix. There's a little bit of tangerine, lemon, and some sea salts in here, and mostly water, primarily water. I'll lead by example, encourage you to hydrate and be well. All right. More soon. Take care, everyone. Ciao.